Right, okay, Alan, so a good confident win there across Gleniffer. How are you feeling after that game?
Very pleased. First half, we're a bit slow to get into it. Allowed them to come back to go to one each. Then went 2-1 up and we started to really put our foot in the game. Got a few more goals which built the confidence, but second half, after we spoke at half time, the second half they came out and they were, football wise, unbelievable. The way they were using the football, the way they were playing, the way they were moving the ball from left to right, creating 2v1s in the wide areas, getting the balls into the box, and brilliant. And the goals that we scored were all good work, well worked goals. It wasn't anything like a hit and hope or anything like that. They worked really well in terms of the goals, and I can't be any more pleased today, in fact.
Obviously it's difficult to try and criticise something in like a 9-2 performance, but obviously it was kind of disappointing to try and concede 2 goals, sort of like individual errors and stuff like that. Is that something that still worries you?
Doesn't worry me. I think it's more, I think we've not been used to having the ball as much. First half, the first goal we could probably stop by if Laura steps in and just goes closer to the player instead of letting her turn and get a shot away. But take no credit away for it. It's a great finish into the top corner. So, but we can prevent that. We can prevent that in the first phase. So it's something we'll speak to them a bit more about. The second goal, I think it's because of the lack of concentration. That's all it is down to. And I think it's because they've not been used to having the ball for so much. They've had the ball and they've kind of just switched off. But again, we'll work on that in training. We'll speak to them about that in training. But in terms of performance-wise, it was a a fantastic performance from them.
3 trialists obviously coming into this game and starting on the team sheet, and I believe they were contributing between them for 7 of the goals.
Yep.
So what's the kind of situation there then of these players that you're looking to try and bring into the team now?
100%. And a game like this has been fantastic to get them started and get some goals into them to build their confidence and see what we want to do as a team and as a club. So we'll have some chats with them again next week, and hopefully we can sort something out for that, and get them in and get them playing. But I thought the 3 of them did really well. Thought obviously one of them, I think it was 4 goals. So to get 4 goals in our first game is fantastic. So I'm really pleased with those 3, and we'll have a wee chat with them over the next couple of days.
Obviously it's a really disappointing time to come in for a win with a 7-week break-up coming up. What is your plans over the next couple of weeks to try and keep the momentum going?
We've sat down as a coaching team and we've set up a mid-season plan. We've got a few games in there where then we'll stop for Christmas, but we've got a wee session in between Christmas just to keep them ticking over, and we'll be ready for the 16th. But we've got about 4 or 5 games ready and sorted for the season coming for restarting again in January.
Obviously it was a kind of solid team performance, but is there any individual players that stand out to you during that game?
I thought Carly today was very good. Her use of the ball in the second half, she did really well. I thought Adele came in to the starting line up today and did really well for her first start. She used the ball pretty well and did some good things on the ball. I thought Hope played really well at left back as well. I think collectively there was a whole load of players that played really well. Erin Wilson for me, but I think was just a standout. She covered every blade of grass today, and I think to get the goal, I think just summed it up for her. It was fantastic to see her get the goal.
Alan, congratulations on the win. Thank you very much.
Cheers, thank you.